Hi guys, Omar with Overlanding Just Cause, and in this video I want to cover something that I had already installed but my audio messed up on me, so I'm kind of remaking it. I installed a diff breather on my diff, and it's an extension kit, right? So it goes from the diff, comes with a tube, and I put it a little bit higher. The whole purpose of this is when you're doing water crossings like the one that we did in Monogalia, just to find a campsite. Actually, it was pretty high. Probably yesterday evening had just finished raining. So when we crossed it, it was probably maybe 3/4 of the tire in height. And so the purpose of the diff breather is that little knob at the top of that pumpkin shouldn't get any water in it, and if it does, that's bad. That means water is getting into that diff fluid or mixing in with the diff fluid, and you don't want that. The other purpose is that when that diff gets hot, it's supposed to, let off some air and cool it off. But by extending it and putting it higher, number one, it ensures that you won't get water in it, and number two, it'll still keep that diff cool. So let me show you what I've got. I got this pack or the kit from TEQ Customs. I'll leave it in the description below. And this kit came with everything. It came with the hose itself, and if you need the hose to be a little shorter, you can cut it. I ended up not cutting it and just zip tying the extras, against underneath the vehicle. It also comes with some zip ties. It comes with the actual part that screws into the diff, and then it comes with the actual part at the other end of the hose that is the breather. And then it comes with a couple of clamps, one for each end. First things first is I've watched other videos, and what they end up doing is they end up putting the diff breather coming out of their gas cap, and so when you open the door to fill up gas, that breather's sitting right there next to it, and running the hose down and then through the bottom. So here's my breather. I'm able to work the gas cap without any interference, right, because of this breather right here. But the hardest part about this install was once I made the hole and put it through this rubber grommet, because all this around here is rubber, right? You can't really tell here because it's so dark. But once I ran the hose through it, there was a plastic piece. So on the inside, if you look underneath the vehicle, on the inside, there's plastic that surrounds it. So it was hard to find where I can fit this rubber hose that wouldn't interfere with that plastic. And I even made a hole up here. You can see my fingers fitting through it, and there's plastic all the way around wherever I turn my finger. This was the only spot, and I actually had to get a wire hanger because I didn't want to make the holes continuously big enough for that hose unless I knew it was going to run through it. So wire hanger, ran it through. I was able to see it from underneath, so then I made the hole a little bit bigger, ran the actual hose through, and ran it underneath. Once I ran it underneath, I decided what route it was going to take and zip tied it, and there she is. So I have my diff breather extended out to my gas cap. I'm still able to fill gas, close it up. Like I said, there's no interference. Ideally, I would have wanted it up in this corner, but because of that plastic cover that's on the inside, wasn't able to do it. Now, I ended up buying the kit from TEQ Customs, but you don't have to buy a kit. You can actually buy each individual piece, and the total might come out to no more than 20 bucks. So it is a cheap mod to do on your vehicle. I didn't want to go through the hassle. I just bought the kit. The kit ended up being 36 bucks. So yeah, you're paying a little extra, but I didn't have to worry about it fitting or not, finding the right size, all that stuff. It's all done for me. I just bought the kit. keep in mind, this mod isn't something that makes the vehicle look pretty. It's more functional. Again, you're doing some water crossings. You don't want water inside your diff. That breather that I took out initially, it was super old, it was dented, it was crusty. So there is mud that dries up, mud creates moisture, moisture gets in that diff, and it's doing the same thing. It's putting unwanted water and fluids inside that diff. That's no good. So extending it up makes it a lot better. So it is something that's more functional than pretty, and I get that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a quick video. Like I said, I went through the whole process of recording each and every step, and then I didn't have any audio. So I'm cutting and pasting and kind of showing you the key parts. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will answer them. All right. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.